Hi everyone, welcome to the public post for August. I'm very happy to say that I've been making a lot of progress with the drawings of Airhead. I'm drawing page 33 right now, and actually I'm preparing to have a mini kind of preview comic that's coming from the middle of the comic. So it's like 5 or 6 pages that I'm going to fully ink and color and letter in preparation for a small press expo. So this is important because I want people to get a taste of what the series is about and everything, and yeah, definitely want to be more Airhead focused at SPX. So of course I'll have my prints there as well, but really this is also in preparation to launch my Kickstarter. So you are among the first people to know that I'm preparing to do a Kickstarter. Now, even though this is a Patreon update, Kickstarter, is a different platform. They're both different kinds of crowdfunding. All of you on Patreon here know that it is ongoing, and it is a nice behind-the-scenes look at how I'm creating my comics. Now Kickstarter is different because it's very short, like it's only a month, and in that time you need to raise a certain amount of money to be able to reach a large goal. So for my goal, it'll be to print the books. It's just for the books. I might print some other things if we get some stretch goals. I still need to figure that out, but the main part is that of course we could always release it digitally, but I really want to have the physical copy, and also to be able to hold in my hands and flip through like the way that I enjoy other comics, and to have at comic conventions as well to sell and things like that. So there's a lot of reasons why having physical copies of a comic is good. However, yeah, I was going to say however, but I forgot. So, whatever. It's kind of late. I'm recording this late in the day. Anyway, so, what else I wanted to say is that Kickstarter and Patreon can work together. So, they are different kinds of crowdfunding. But how I see it is, I might get some new interest in my work from the Kickstarter alone, that from people that don't already know me or my work, just because of the larger Kickstarter platform. And then I think that they can also, if they're more curious about how the comic is made, then they can also go into the Patreon and get to see more. So I think that before, when I had heard of people using both together, it seemed kind of weird, but I see how it can work, just for different things, for different purposes, and I definitely think that I can do it. For Kickstarter, you create tiers, so this is something that I've already done on Patreon that's very similar. The tiers for the different pledge amounts, and you get the different rewards and stuff. Now for my Patreon, most of them are digital rewards, but some are physical. I do mail some prints sometimes for the higher level rewards. But yeah, it's I've been researching a lot about Kickstarter. They have a myriad of great resources on their website, and the creator handbook for one, that's great. But I've also been listening to podcasts, and that's been really great. It took me a while to find a good podcast, but what's this one called? It's the comics. It's not Comics Verse. I'm gonna have to figure it out. Hold on, I made a note. Okay, this is me looking for my note. See, with Patreon here, I can just be more casual, but for the Kickstarter, it just seems like it's very I'm actually having anxiety over like everything has to be perfect because you need to fund it in like 2 days. Comics Launch, that's what it is. Comics Launch podcast. And I've only recently been listening over the past couple days, and while like cooking or cleaning or something. It's been great. It's a great resource. I mean, like, the guy that does it is like very, very successful. Like, he's done like 17 Kickstarters or something like that. This is like, I'm just working on my first one, but it's like it's good to know that he has the knowledge out there. But because it is like there's a lot of pressure. Like, you need to grow your audience. You need to communicate with the audience. You need to make sure that you plan out the amounts that you want to do, like, correctly. You know, there's so many things that go into it. But yeah, so anyway, I mean, I really could talk about this for a really long time. But yeah, that's, you know, here we're at a little over 6 minutes, so I think that's good for a little post. But yes, things are very exciting, and please keep an eye out for my Kickstarter launch. I'll definitely announce it on my Patreon. It'll be early September, so yes, please keep an eye out for it. I'll definitely also announce it on social media and everything. Yes, Airhead #1 coming to you very soon. Okay, thank you. Bye.